Hi YouTube, how are you guys doing? Come on in guys, let's talk about this. How are you guys doing? Come on in guys, come on in guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long day for myself, I guess for everyone. Come on in guys, it's a really short one. We're going to be very quick, very brief. It's going to be really brief, okay? Promise I promise not to stay too long here, okay? We're just going to be out of here in a moment. Come on in, guys. Come on in, guys. Come on in, guys. Come on in, guys. And if you're joining, just say hello in the comment section and tell me where you're joining from. I'd really love to know. Join in, type in hello in the comment section and let me know where you're joining from. Right. Okay, guys. I'll just give a few minutes for people to, perhaps log in. And perhaps you're watching the video even after the live. Leave comments in the comment section. And please always remember to give the video a like, okay? That's the only way YouTube knows, that the videos are of value and, they help to push them forward to people who would need this information just like you're seeing them. So it'd be kind of you if you give the video a like and leave your comments as well. They really do help. They really do help and can be grateful enough. Thank you so much. It's free for you, wouldn't cost you no money, but I mean, like, it means a lot to the growth of my channel and, like I said, help the videos to move. So thank you so much. If you're joining, I can see one person joining. Just say hello in the comment section. Say hello in the comment section and let me know where you're joining from. Okay, so it's a long day already. By the way, we are actually crippling into winter. It's getting a bit cold. The cold is crippling every single day. I am just going to quickly share my screen, okay? I promise I'm going to be really fast, okay? We're going to be leaving here in a minute, okay? So there you go. So today we're talking about an opportunity where you are able to look for a job in Luxembourg, okay? Look for a job in Luxembourg and migrate to Luxembourg. Obviously, like I would always say on this channel, the best way of relocating abroad is obviously the best and easiest way is the study route. Apart from the money that comes with it, apart from the funding that comes with it, obviously, except you have scholarships. However, I know that this is not an attraction for a lot of people. A lot of people would want the work route, right? And for work, something that is very vital if you're looking for work is the fact that you fall into the shortage list or, eligible profession of a country, because that's the only time it does make sense that you're applying from overseas and that you have a substantial amount of chance to be able to be selected or, go successfully through the process. Now, I stumbled on this website and it's a website, okay? I've actually showed lots of websites here on this channel with regards to searching for job, okay, in Luxembourg, including the US and so many other platforms that are peculiar to Luxembourg, the Luxembourg. Now, this is another beautiful website, okay? And what you basically type, I'm going to leave the link as well. It's called Work in Luxembourg .lu. And so you see how simple the website is. It says the place to be for highly skilled talents from all over the world. Okay, so here you can just from the search column, you can just type in maybe a position that you're looking for. If you know the name of company that you're looking for a job with, you can just type in, for example, let's say Amazon, right? You can just type in Amazon there. Okay, you can just say Amazon. Okay, and it will give us all Amazon jobs. Yeah, So you see, these are all Amazon jobs in Luxembourg, right? And then you will see them as well. Um, you can filter with all of this, right? Contract type, contract nature, education level, works experience, and all, right? So these are all these are all Amazon jobs, right, in Luxembourg. So that's how you navigate it. Now, the beautiful thing I find about this website is the fact that it puts together all the eligible professions, okay, in Luxembourg. Like I said, if you're applying from overseas, one thing you want to make sure is one thing you always want to find out before you start your application to a country. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting your time, right? You want to find out what are the jobs, what are those job lists in shortage in this country? What are those eligible professions, okay, that they employ? Whatever is in the shortage list, obviously, is what they are struggling to put in the locals to fill in, to fill in those vacancies with the locals. It's either that there are not enough persons amongst the locals to fill in those positions, or there are not even any persons at all, from the locals to fill in. So that's why that kind of job comes on that the shortage list. Okay. So these are the kind of jobs that you first of all want to research on and find out this shortage jobs, okay, before you start your application in the first place. Now, I appreciate that will take you lots of research, going from one website to the other. And that is one thing I appreciate about this website, because it has put together all the eligible professions in Luxembourg. So when you come in here, work.luxembourg.lu, it makes your job search even easier, right? And it saves you all those time, all those hassles. It saves you, those probabilities of not necessarily knowing whether this, my job is in the eligible profession, whether it's needed in Luxembourg, whether or not it's not needed. And, if it's not needed and you're making that application, you're more likely just wasting your time, right? So here, when you go in here, you just basically want to go into the eligible professions, okay? You click on that, okay? And to show you the list of occupations in very high, mark that word very high. It's not just high, but very high demand in 2024, okay? So you want to look at all of that. So publications made in accordance with article, and so anyway, what I think is really important here is this job occupation. So that's the occupation with the title, and that's for credit and banking risk analysis, bank customer management, front office financial markets. Okay, if your job title suits into any of these, you know yourself, guys, right? So bank and middle office management of financial markets, roofing installation and restoration, management and engineering, industrial design and studies, research and development, management and production engineering, installation and maintenance of industrial and operating equipment, patient hygiene and comfort care services. So these are for people, these are like a care assistant jobs. So underlying jobs. So look at that now. I'm just trying not to make this video too long, but these are just like umbrella names or parent names. Okay, so when you go under these titles, you will see the job titles that come around this. Okay, for example, let's say this one, patient hygiene and comfort care hygiene. So this kind of job would be like care assistant, home care aide, hospital care assistant. So lots and lots of people are writing emails to me with regards care jobs. Okay, so these are as well on that shortage list in Luxembourg. Okay, and then you have general nursing care. You have titles like hospitals nurse, general care nurse, home care nurse, psychiatric nurse, coordinator nurse for home care services, geriatric nurse, and phlebotomist. Okay, and then you have psychology. Here you have art therapist, music therapist, neuro psychological psychologist, clinical psychologist, and psychotherapist. Okay, and then you have social works, where you have social workers, coordinator for social work services. You have early childhood education. Okay, early childhood education. So if you have programs in EEC in education, I suppose this is the position that you want to look into, right? And obviously, I talked so much about Luxembourg in this channel. You all know at this stage that in Luxembourg they have three languages, tri language country. They speak French, German, and English. And they also have a local language, Luxembourgish language. So yes, but they're actually English, the English speaking part. Obviously, if you're in such community, if I am staying in such community, I definitely would make effort to hear one or two of the other languages. So I'm in the long run able to, integrate well with people and even the society. But however, there are completely English speaking jobs, especially if you're targeting jobs in the shortage list. Okay, there are completely English speaking jobs if you are an English speaking person. But I mean, if you're a multilingual person, fair enough, happy days. So accounting, bookkeeping, management, audit, you can read through all of that to see all the underlying job titles that comes under this umbrella um, job sectors, right? Management audit, human resource development, information system administration, information systems expertise and technical support, IT research and development, information systems advisory and project management. Okay, obviously, Luxembourg is actually a hub of IT in the Europe, so most IT related jobs would definitely find Luxembourg relevant. So I'm going to leave the link below so you can actually read through this list. If you fall under this category, then you are the one who is eligible to apply. Okay, and that's the beautiful thing I find about this. So this kind of gives you the government eligible list, and you know whether it is okay for you to um, go into the application in the first place, right? There you go. So I'm just going to go back. Now, so that is actually that, and that is actually pretty straightforward. Okay, like I said, there are 100% English jobs if you are interested in those jobs, and if you fall in those categories of the those jobs that are in the eligible professions or in the shortage list. Okay, so it's absolutely fine. You would find jobs like that, and then the next thing you want to do after I said all of that, next thing what the other beautiful thing about this website is the fact that you can upload your CV on the website. Okay, so if you find yourself, I don't want to go into saying how formatted you see at this stage. I've talked about this enough, how important it is to submit amazing, especially if you're submitting on a platform like this, where obviously a single submission, they're going to be looking at your CV, and if they're impressed, they're going to look for somewhere to fix you in, right? So it's a multi-encompassing, body. Okay, so you want to be, you're not just applying to an employer, but they have multiple jobs and multiple employers on that platform. So you really, really want to make an amazing CV, right? So you can always, for Luxembourg, it has to be in the Europa format. I can't emphasize on this enough. And yeah, you have the Europa platform there. It can help you. The Europa platform, I have shared that countless of times on this channel, right? So at this stage, I think you would have it. You can also find it on the internet yourself. Okay, Euros platform, and then you can make yourself. It gives you a compact to make the Europa standardized CV, so you can convert your CV into a Europa CV. That is very, very important. That's the first thing you ever want to do before you even commence an application. Okay, sometimes things as little, it's not little, to be honest. I wouldn't call that little. Sometimes people don't or fail not to do some of these things, and they keep making applications and keep complaining of not being selected. So you have to pay attention to all of these details. Make sure to do all of this, and make sure that you're doing all the right things before you can complain of not being selected, right? And yes, that is it. I think it's actually pretty straightforward, and I'm going to leave the link, like I said, in the comment sections below. If you have any confusions, please put your questions in the comment section, and I will come back and answer them, and give you answers to them, as much as I can. And with the CV, if you need help with making your CVs, I make CVs. I make professional CVs for a fee. I would leave the link as well in the comment section if you need a professional help. However, you can as well use the URES platform. To be honest, I think it's something that you can do for yourself, especially the Europa platform is actually really helpful. It will give you that guide that you need. However, if you're struggling with that and you're really interested in a position and you really want to make sure that things are 100% good, I do CV reviews for a fee. I would leave the link below, and you can book for that as well if you're looking for that. Otherwise, I think everything is pretty straightforward. Like really clear and all. I don't have any questions in the comment section. So far so good and good. So that seems like we all got it. And like I said, if you're watching the video after now, please um give the video a like. Okay, always give the video a like. Oh, that's always like your present to me when you come into the channel. That's the only thing you can do for me on this channel, to say thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your effort. Okay, those likes, those comments, those engagements, I appreciate them so, so much. Okay, and leave your questions, like I said, in the comment section, and I'll come back to them. And I think that's everything, really, guys. See you guys in my next video. Okay, until then, stay safe and stay out of trouble. Bye bye.